What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris here, and today we're doing a little bit of a commentary video. I do want to just talk about real briefly um just this YouTube, and I just want to make like an update video. I know I hit 200 subs a while ago, and I was meant to do a 100 sub special and a 200 sub special, and I apologize. When we hit 300, I'll do a 300 special to make up for both the 100 and 200, I promise. Really quickly, I just want to talk about just going forward on this channel. Before I dive into anything, I really do appreciate everybody who has come into my channel and who has showed love and who has showed copious amount of support, and who has just loved the content and stuck around. Like, I appreciate y'all heavily. And to the people who don't like my content, I'm sorry. And that's what this video is really about. Like, I can't stress enough that you are a unique person to you. Okay. Like, and I'm saying this because as a creator, I often find myself trying to compare myself to better creators or creators who just have more of a community or have more of a foothold in the YouTube platform than I do, which is fine. Like, yes, I have OGs that I love to be like, Dan TDM, Mesh Yourself, all these goated creators that, basically molded my childhood. I take inspiration from them, but ultimately I'm not them. So I just want to make a quick video and tell y'all, like, going forward, I'm gonna be the most authentic me I can be, the most real me I can be, and give y'all the most authentic and true content I can give y'all, because honestly, people deserve it. You know, just as much as video games are an escape from reality, so is YouTube. YouTube is a massive escape from reality. And people who are, unfortunately, people who don't have, consoles or PCs to play video games, their escape is to watch other people play games they wish they could play. And even people who do have all these things, sometimes you just don't want to play games. You just want to chill and watch a video, and your favorite creator dropped a video, and it's just like it's like it's a part of your routine to turn them on when you get home from work, or turn them on when you get home from school while you're doing homework. Like, that's what YouTube is meant to be, an escape from reality. Um, I love YouTube. I love everything about YouTube. I've always have, and I'll never stop loving YouTube. But the whole culture of brain rot and acting like, and basically, essentially, I have to like create this character, on screen so that people can grasp, so that people can laugh and enjoy themselves. But then I really think, right, is that genuine? No. The answer is no. Like, it doesn't matter how much you make somebody laugh. If you're not being the genuine you, it will be draining. It will be hard to keep, pushing these videos out, because ultimately you're putting on a character. Honestly, I'm a very genuine, and like, I know who I am, and I don't have to be brain rot in order to be myself. I don't have to. I'm not a brain rot person. I don't watch TikTok. Like, I know that's crazy. I'm 20 years old. I don't watch TikTok at all. Like, I don't even scroll on TikTok for real. Like, I'll post a couple things here and there, but I don't. You won't ever see me like doom scrolling on TikTok, like, ever. I'm an Instagram Reels guy. I'll say guilty pleasure. Instagram Reels be having me cackling at late nights, bro. Um, if you're an Instagram Reels user, let me know down in the comments, bro. Tell me, hey, you can attest how cooked Instagram Reels be, bro. But I digress. I just want to get on here real quick and just encourage not just myself, but you all as well watching the video, to be the most authentic you could be. Because ultimately, you are the only person with your fingerprints. You are the only person with your mind. You are the only person with your two eyes. You are unique to yourself. There will be nobody else on this world, in this world, who could ever be you. And that's a special gift God gives everybody who he creates. God created you in a way that is different, in a way that is unique, in a way that you have a purpose that nobody else can serve. That's, important. That's unique. That's beautiful, that you have a purpose that nobody else can fulfill. So it's I love life and I love people, and I just want to get on here real quick and just encourage people to just be themselves, and don't be afraid to you know, put yourself out there, because a lot of people will mask who they truly are because, society tells us that you have to have fame or money or clout, that you have to be the prettiest, that you have to be a Vogue model and this and that. And unfortunately, a lot of the times people judge people, people judge, you know, others around them based off those stereotypes and based off those metrics that are just unrealistic. And I just want you to realize that you are worth more than just beauty. You're worth more than just what you can do for me. You're worth more than just a dollar. You're worth more than just the gold or jewelry on your neck. You're worth more than just the house you live in. You're worth more than the car you drive. You are worth more than anything in this world combined. Everything in this world combined. And like I said, you are unique to you, and I can't stress enough that people need to learn how to appreciate, the way God made them. And I understand it's easier said than done sometimes. I used to deal with heavy anxiety and heavy depression. And honestly, I used to be a massive pothead. Fun fact, I used to be a massive pothead. Like, smoked every day, sometimes smoked 2 times a day, like on some crazy crap. But, I've since quit, and I've realized like I was masking a lot of problems that I was dealing with, just basically trying to cover it up with temporary, pleasure. And it wasn't really setting me free from anything. And I just can't stress it enough that sometimes you have to let certain things go, because sometimes things just will hold you back and hold you captive for things, whether that be anxiety, whether that be fear of putting yourself out there, fear of judgment, fear of rejection. Like, who cares if you get rejected? Like, let's say you like a girl in your school, right? And you give it a shot. There's a 50-50 chance she says yes. There's a 50-50 chance she says no. But at the end of the day, what has changed? Nothing. So it's like, honestly, take that chance. Put yourself out there. A lot of people don't allow themselves to shine, don't even give themselves a chance to shine. And I think that's a real injustice. Like I said, I love people, and I've experienced how good people can be. Example, TJ. I'm sure if you don't know who TJ is, go watch some of my past videos. That's like my best friend of all time on internet. Like, we have never met in person, and he lives in the UK and I live in the United States. But that right there, I'll say I'll do anything for him just based off of who he is. And he's a real genuine person. He loves life. He loves, making content. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers, and not to really take credit or anything, but I really motivated him to get into doing YouTube and like recording and doing things that if you want to do it, do it. I told him, like, if you want to do the YouTube, do it. Like, don't let nobody else define what you can post, who you are, be you. And he has shined, and he has, excelled in this. And I'm so proud of him. So TJ, if you're watching this video, bro, I love you. And I'm so proud of you. Keep going, keep striving for more, bro. And more videos coming soon with you, bro. But like I said, I just really want y'all to understand that life is more than just what you have and what you don't have. Life is about community, about friendship and love and passions and dreams. I feel like people are quick to shut others down because their goals are not like them, or their goals don't align. And I'm not the type to really, go out. I'm very much a homebody. Like, I don't go out. And I'm actually turned 21 on the 22nd of this month. So, but I don't really go out. I don't really do anything like that. But I'll probably do like a 21, like turning 21 video. Like, I'll probably do like a little recap and post some old pictures of myself on here or something like that. But really, I'll just end up probably, having a few drinks on Discord with TJ and just, playing around. Probably do a stream or something. I don't know. I really wish I could stream on YouTube, but anyways, I digress. Like I said, life is more than just what you have and what you don't have. Life is more than just what people think of you. Like I said, there's somebody out there who loves you. There's somebody out there who would appreciate you for you. And honestly, you will never meet that person unless you put yourself in a place where you can, experience a friendship or experience, new environments and new friends and new people and new personalities. VR chat, I made a couple videos on VR chat a while back, and I actually since stopped because VR chat has turned more into a parasocial cesspool rather than a place to escape, like a game. Like it's less of a game because people literally live their whole lives in VR chat. Like I just found out the other day that there's a dating app for VR chat. And this is video is not shitting on VR chat or anything like that. I'm just saying people are so stuck in the virtual reality. People are stuck in the parasocialism. Like people are constantly trying to cover who they really are up with who they want to be. And I'm telling you, being the most authentic you can bring you so much more joy, so much more peace, and so much more stability in your life. And I just really I can't stress it enough. And this video is not really shitting on VR chat players or nothing. Fun fact, again, I met TJ in VR chat. Me and TJ, I was in Sunset. I joined Sunset Bar. And he was just Aaron Yeager. He was a Aaron Yeager skin, and he was just talking to the bartender. I go up to him, we start having a conversation, and boom, friendship. And that's all because, and I've always been like this. I'm just a very outgoing person. I wouldn't really say I'm an introvert. I wouldn't really say I'm an extrovert. I'm more like an omnivert, like right in the middle. But games are meant to bring people together. So, VR chat is an amazing platform and I really love the game because like I said, I met one of my best friends of all time in the game just by going up and talking to him. It just takes sometimes it just takes you to speak. And like I said, a lot of people block themselves and a lot of people don't allow themselves to shine because they're afraid of rejection or judgment or they just don't know how to communicate well because of what's happened to them in IRL or in real life. People have traumas. I had a terrible childhood growing up. And honestly, it was hard for me to love anybody because I didn't experience that as a kid, for real. So I had to learn how to love, learn how to appreciate people, learn how to see people not just for who they look like on the outside, but who they are, like their characteristics, their passions, their dreams, their aspirations, loving the fact that they are, working hard, they are, trying to be better. I love people. I really do. And I love even the bad people because sometimes even bad people are misunderstood. Obviously, bad people, there's some really terrible and evil people out there. But I mean, some people are just criminally misunderstood. And I just want you to understand that being you will never, ever, ever, ever be wrong. Ever. Anybody who hates on you for being you, they hate themselves. Okay? Because there's no reason you should ever hate on somebody for being the most authentic them they could be. I can't stress it enough. So this year, let's make a goal. I'm gonna make a goal for myself to be the most authentic and be the most genuine and bring y'all the most genuine and authentic content I can give y'all. And in turn, I hope that whoever's watching this video makes up in their mind to be them. Let themselves shine. Stop blocking yourself from blessings God has in store for you. A lot of times we block ourselves because we think people won't like us or we are very judgmental of ourselves. I'm telling you now, like there's somebody out there who, wants to get to know you. You just have to put yourself out there so they can find you. Um, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I guess I did yap for a bit. I ain't gonna lie. It's been like 14 minutes. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope that this video really helps somebody to be a little bit more confident in themselves and to not only be confident but dig deep in themselves and ask, have I been me? Have I been truly being the most authentic me I can be? And if the answer is no, it's time to lock in, twin. It's time to lock in and be you. I love you all, and I hope you all are having a blessed week. Hope you all are having a blessed day. All of my people who are in school, hope you have a great rest of your week. Wait, it's Friday. Y'all are out of school. But whoever is working this weekend, as I am working, whoever else is working, hope that you have a good weekend of work. And I love you all, and y'all stay blessed. And until next time. Peace.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your